Good morning, friends. I'm super excited to start today's video because we are leaving the state. I'm so freaking excited. I haven't been more ready to leave a campground ever, I'm telling you. So this morning, instead of coffee, since I've already put pretty much everything away inside last night, we are gonna do the Great Value energy drinks because they're all reliable. For $2.50, you get 10 of them, and they have 120 milligrams of caffeine, which is not too much, not too little. So like I was saying, I've put virtually everything inside a way that I could deal with last night, and then this morning all we have to really do is bring some stuff from outside inside, pull the slide in, move the coat rack into the slide area, and hook the truck up. Like, we did everything else yesterday. I'm just nervous because we have to drive through Portland today. I've never driven through Portland before, especially with a camper. But since we have no back left blinker, I'm gonna be driving the car so close behind the camper, and I'm gonna be the blinker. It's almost 6 a.m. and 6 a.m. is when we plan to leave, but I woke up at like 3 a.m. because I couldn't sleep because I had knots in my stomach. So let's go, baby. Here is what everything looks like packed up. I put all the stuff from the kitchen counters into the sink, and then I kind of just threw stuff in here. It's such a help not having the dinette in here. And we also had to put our ladder in here because it broke and it quit collapsing. The kitties are in the back bedroom, so I'm gonna put the kitties in their boxes, and then I can put them in the car while Zane gets the truck attached to the camper. Zane and I honestly have learned to work so well together. While he was outside tightening the lug nuts and greasing the hitch, I was inside getting all of this done. We just got done at the first rest area. We spent about 30 minutes letting the kitties out in the camper, and now we're ready to continue onward through Portland. Hopefully it isn't too difficult. So we actually left early enough to beat the lunch rush of Portland, and I am so grateful that we did. It was honestly pretty easy. We didn't go through any major city areas, so for that I was grateful. I was overthinking for nothing. Stop number 2 complete. Now we've got 10 minutes till we're at the campground. Loved that we split this trip up in 4-hour increments. One time we did 8 hours and it was way too much. This is the first time I've ever been too tired to even take the bikes out of the freaking living room. But honestly, not having the dinette in here makes it so easy. Like, of course I'm just gonna leave everything in here if we're leaving tomorrow. Everything's like a mess right now, but we're leaving tomorrow, and I'm not cooking in here. I'm not doing nothing in this camper besides sleeping. Kitties did so good in the car. Kitties did so good in the car. I feel so good after my shower. They had rainfall, high pressure showers here. It was so amazing. We drove 23 minutes for this coffee and spent $15. So it better be good. And it says it's the world's smoothest coffee. I got a caramel macchiato, and there's 4 shots, and that's smooth. Hi friends, I was just about to go and upload my video when we realized our service provider for our Wi-Fi pretty much scammed us. They tried to say that we used all of our Wi-Fi yesterday because you buy it in packages. So we spent $80 3 days ago on 50 gigabytes of data, and they're trying to tell us that we used 49 gigabytes of it yesterday. And I brought it up to the customer support because I'm like, there's something wrong. Like, there's no physical way we could have used 49 gigabytes of hotspot data yesterday with one device connected. Usually a gigabyte of data is 1 hour of use. Like, The device was turned off most of yesterday, and then the only device we had connected to it was the Xbox. So we're gonna have to look for a different service provider, because if there are literally technical difficulties that happen and they can't even like be customer support, they tried to offer me 2 gigabytes of complimentary data to try and make me feel better about the $80 we just pretty much lost. Like 3 days of usage? That's freaking crazy. Trying to tell me I used all of it yesterday. I'm so happy because we took the dinette out. There actually is such little weight in there that we were able to leave the bikes and everything here while the slide came in. And usually before, if you had too much stuff in the slide, like it would not be able to move and slide in. So I'm just like so happy I didn't have to do anything. On a side note, when we did get here, we ended up getting a different Wi-Fi service provider through Verizon. It's been good so far, but I mean, the GlocalMe device that we were using was good for 1.5 years, so I'm not gonna advertise anything, because I guess we'll see. And we're off! Are we going bye-bye? So it's the next day and I just set up my kitchen. Look how cute it is. Oh my gosh. I love that I get to refresh everything. Honestly, I haven't been feeling the best since we got here because I didn't eat until 8 o'clock last night. But I feel so much better just getting everything settled in. And rent was only $600. That's how it should be though with RV life. And then we also pay for electricity too, so. Hey friends, I haven't been recording much because honestly, moving stressed me out and I just needed some time to chill. I was super overwhelmed by the whole mess earlier, but I'm feeling a lot better now. We went to Lowe's and we got skirting supplies. We are gonna use Reflectix this year. Last year we used foam boards, but I feel like if we need to take it down, we can actually save this. And the campground we're staying at says it needs to look good. It can't just be functional. It has to actually have a good appearance. And I was super anxious about that. I was like, what can I do? But then after driving around the park and seeing what everybody else does, I decided to get this black plastic sheeting. I got this black Gorilla Tape, and I got these insulation support rods. So we're gonna try our best and figure out skirting for this year. Altogether, we spent about $180, but I justified it because, like I said, we can reuse this over and over and over again. So we're gonna be living in an RV for a while, so that just makes sense. I just think our skirting turned out absolutely beautiful. It's definitely the most beautiful skirting we've ever done. But then again, this is only our second winter in an RV. And I just love how portable it is. We will be able to use this years and years down the line. For dinner, I made Polish sausage soup just with Polish sausage, potatoes, pepper mix, and carrots. I didn't have any beef broth, so I just used these beef bouillon cubes and 2 cups of water. You never need more than 2 cups for a serving size of 2 people because all of the stuff will condense down into the liquid. I got off the phone earlier today with the interview that I had scheduled to be a group fitness instructor in a heated studio, which is my specialty. And not only did I get 1 interview from a yoga studio, but I got 2 from 2 different owners. So I have my other interview tomorrow, but that first owner gave me class passes to go try out the studio, so that's what I'm gonna go do because they expect me to instruct my own class as like a tryout class for the other instructors or managers there. So I have to get ready. Like, it's coming quick. Like, I feel a little depersonalized from this situation just because I've been in my shell for the last 6 months. And now everything is happening all at once that I've been wanting for so long. So I'm gonna get my energy drink ready and get ready for the class. Ah! I am ready for hot yoga. Let's go. I'm so excited. They gave me 10 free passes. I've been wanting heated yoga for so long to get all this pent up tension out of me. So let's freaking go. I had so much fun at that yoga class. It reminded me why I love it so much, and I realized I gotta start training. That was so hard. The heat was really intense. I couldn't quite do everything, and I've been drinking a lot in the last couple weeks. So I feel all of those effects in the class, and I'm excited to keep working through it and get the natural dopamine. Here is my food. Turned out looking pretty good. It's something I've never made before, and I'm just excited because it's healthy. It was easy to make, easy to digest, and I'm just ready to eat it, if I'm being honest. Okay, how can I not add this in the video? Zane and I got smacked with like the nastiest freaking food poisoning you could ever freaking imagine. And we think part of it is because of the Walmart wings that we had, which we were thinking about it. We're so dumb for eating at Walmart when there's so many good looking places to eat that we could have spent our money around here. So we'll never eat at Walmart like that again. But then after that, I got smacked with food poisoning again like 2 days later. And we think it's because when we were driving here, our fridge had a malfunction, and it usually does that whenever the propane gets turned off because it needs the propane and the electricity, or else it'll turn on the check light. And the only way to turn off the check light is to like hook up the propane and like reset it. So our fridge was off for like 2 days, and then I had a baked potato, and I'm pretty sure the sour cream and everything with the potato just like was not good. So I was not good. But I'm feeling so much better now and ready to settle into our new life. Thank you, friends, for sticking to the end, and I'll see you next week.